Guyanese, here I am. I always thought that we're not going to get this so right. I was just struggling with my phone there. But I have very good news for you, actually. Berbice River Bridge is free, right? Very free. And Guyanese are excited, especially our Indian brothers and sisters. And I love that too. Problem is, I have some questions for you, Guyanese people. Number one, Berbice River Bridge is free. So who pays? And I'm asking Bharat Jagdev these questions. Number one, when bright people are trying to fool dunce people is a bad thing. It's like, right now I see Bharat trying to do every which thing. You promote policeman, you do this, you do that. All right. Let me tell you something, Guyanese. Politics, the meaning of the word politics is the art of staying in power. If people are going to use art or untowardly situations to stay in power, they don't have your interest at heart. The art of staying in power, that's politics. I hate it. Because it's like you go there and you promise that you'll do X, Y, and Z, and then you start doing everything to make me to make me think that I'm a fool. You know, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna ask your Bharat Jagdev a few nice questions. Number one, we're happy. All and Kuli people were there, Berbice. 90% of them travel on the bridge every day, and that is good. Why am I seeing this as strategy? Because votes are wanted. But it's okay. There's nothing wrong with fooling stupid people. It's okay. But I'm going to ask you a question. And I'm telling you that Bharat profits every time because these questions he can never answer. He profits from your money every time. Do anybody know who is Atlantic Investments? That is Bharat's very best friend who you spend nights and nights and nights with, according to them drivers. And I'm telling this win party guy, drivers know everything. They're sworn to secrecy, but they must drink rum too. Bar go fire on set of them, but I try to me down with that shit. Anyway, so how much money did he pay off Bobby Ramrup? One. How much money did he pay NIS? I mean, like, okay, what was the return on investment for Bobby Ramrup? And how much percentage did Bobby Ramrup put in? What was the return on investment for NIS? And how much money did NIS put in? He can never answer those questions. But you guys, I want you guys to do the research, man. It's easy. Go to Kiteshore News, go to Google, easy. And then you will see how much of a smartass this guy really is. Currently, have you ever heard that a service? Can you go mechanic shop and the man say, make this car for free? You ever go on store and say, I give you this thing for free? Anybody give anybody anything for free? And I'm telling you how much your guy, he will do everything that he does. Everything has a strategy, and it ends with money in his pockets, his friends' pockets. That's it. That's his end game. And I don't know when you guys are going to figure out that this guy don't like nobody. And there's nothing free. So what do you think is going to happen? He took your money. He don't give. I make me cuss, man. Ras. That man don't give nobody nothing. For free? Really? Well, maybe one thing, but Can't talk the hay. Sorry. So those numbers, Bart will never give anybody before the elections because they're outrageous. What is wrong for me to know, me as a shareholder in NIS, me as a part of NIS, what is wrong for me to know how much money was invested by NIS and what was the return on investments? I'm telling you one time. I wish if you guys can tell me, but I think it's zero. And Bobby Ramroop, I'm going to do the research. But before I do it, you guys promise me, man, you just go right ahead and do that research and stick it in there. So let me get the easy work. You guys do the hard work. I'm telling you. And so, you know, so we can recognize that what Bart Jagdev does all the time. You know, I'm not smart enough to put on that Vice News clip in here. But in America, there's a big media outfit that is celebrating catching Bart Jagdev corrupt. And the hard work that those people had to do to catch him. You know what? You know what men said? Businessmen. And you know who I'm talking to right now? The little people. The people that don't have 5 cents in their pocket properly. The people that can't save $500,000 any day. Those people I'm talking to. Because whilst you can't do that, there are people that does that, and they have the blessings of the man you're going to vote for soon, very soon. You know what those men said in that Vice News report? They said everything is corrupt in Guyana, and they would be surprised if there's not corruption. And they said one other thing. They said anything you want in Guyana, where investment is concerned, if you can connect with the vice president, then you're set. You know, so I get a few $1,000,000 and I'm coming into Guyana. I want to do an investment because Guyana is lucrative for investment. I can get profits. I can go into gold. I can go into whatever, contracting, construction, whatever. But you have to meet the vice president. And that is the man going in your neighborhoods and telling you about what he did. What he doesn't tell you is that whatever he did, there was always profit for him. I spoke to a guy, one of his friends, he's get friend and then a friend fall out. And me, mouth boss. But I want Guyanese to recognize that they are being betrayed again. And I'm saying this thing again, one more time, that black people followed Burnham because of the color of his skin and got betrayed. Black people probably were afraid that if the Indian guy rules us, things mightn't be so nice. So, 40 years ago, I suffered because black people love Burnham. And today, you're suffering. You're not suffering. Things are okay. The only problem is if there's an oil spill out there, then everybody becomes dirt poor. But you don't know that today. Everybody becomes dirt poor. Things are a lot better in Guyana. And there's no lie about that. My problem is, things could have been super, super, super sweet for everybody. People could not be suffering when you go to the market, your money to get value and, everything there and you struggle for live. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Because the money we're getting is a lot. The 100,000, it's bribe for votes. And he can promise you 100,000 every year because money is going to keep coming in. But what other people are going to give you is significantly more. They're going to give you peace, contentment. They're going to ensure tomorrow, I have seen the Win Party's manifesto, but it's not the manifesto so much. It's more than that. It's the details of how they're going to manage your country and the things, the programs that they're putting in place. They're actually working on programs. And when you hear about those programs, you're going to be like super shocked. Really? You mean government can do this for us? That is how shocked you're going to be. But the difference is, your Barjagdev only has interest in what goes into his pockets. And people are saying, I don't like the guy. He was corrupt from day one. The thing is, in the 90s, he fought me when I was recognizing corruption the way Cherry said we should nip corruption in the bud. So how can I trust that guy today? And 2 nights ago, somebody told me that, bye, if you want gun license, the same girl will get charged, the one will get sanctioned. If you want gun license, she collect money and she give Bharat $3 million for one gun. $3 million for gun license. AK-47, any kind of gun you want. Once you big, you get it. You just gotta pay, that's all. I didn't say that, but somebody told me that. So I'm gonna find that thing. I have it. And I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna let you know. And those are just snippets of things that I want to reveal to you over the next few days. Those are little things. But this Berbice River Bridge, I had to clear the air because Bart will never, ever, ever tell you those numbers that I asked for. Never, never. He's gonna tell you, comrade, we gave you a free bridge. Now you can cross for free. Nothing is fucking free. The maintenance of that bridge, the operation of that bridge costs money. How is free? It's only free because he wants you to vote for him tomorrow. And then he's going to take your money and maintain the bridge and pay the staff and do everything. And not only that, his buddy get a windfall. Maybe the contract was for 60 years or 40 years or whatever, payment over time. And maybe they just cut a deal. And maybe he had to pay the guy twice as much. I'm going to do that research. But I want Bart to answer the questions. And I'm absolutely certain he can't because I know the guy. He's going to steal your money one way or the other. You know, so I'm here on Facebook and I don't want to talk on the other things that I have to say about, you know, the strategies and the manipulations and thing. But what I'm going to tell you is that the Win Party, and I'm going to be a member. I actually joined Win Party. Thank you very much. I had to because PNC stole from us 28 years. PPP stole from us 28 years. And today we have 28 days to fix it. To flip that script. Forget about PNC, forget about PPP. Let's do something brand new. And tomorrow I'm going to tell you a lot of things about what Win has in store for us. Guys, I'm telling you thanks very much. You go right ahead, catch your rest. It's kind of late. I'm going to leave you. And thank you very much for watching. And before, please, you guys, please share these videos. Because there's nothing untruth about them. They're designed to say to you exactly what you already know in your conscience. But I'm just opening it up to you like in words. You know, it's like I'm saying to you what you already know. But of course, there are some of us, like the black people in the like 50 years ago, who thought that the race was important, and they all sank. They sank. Guyana was in a dump because when Burnham looked back, he saw a ton of black people behind him because he was black. And why am I seeing a ton of coolie people behind Bharat for the only reason, whilst they know he's a thief and he corrupt and he this and he that, for the only reason because he's a coolie man? Guyanese. And them same people is, what But if you see how them go pray to God when Sunday morning meet. Really? Om Burbur Swaha, whatever that is. I want somebody, some Hindu person, to tell me the interpretation of that thing. Because really and truly, somebody was celebrating God as the greatest as light. And I'm telling you this today. Every one of us are God particles, are God beings. Every one of us. We're just like, and I'm going to say this again, we're just like the birds. They're black birds, blue birds, pink birds, green birds. And God color-coded us when he made us. And we are using that color code to segregate ourselves, which is a very brutish way of looking. I'm telling you that Guyana, as a nation, we can fly together. Why is it America's a great nation? England, all those great places are great nations. Why? Look how much different people there. One time there in Manhattan, and me stand up a road car and me hear about 20 different languages within 10 minutes. All kinds of people are there. It is all about money, Guyanese. Please don't segregate yourself, black man and coolie. It is all about money. These bastards have been stealing our money, wants to steal our money. What do you think that had big campaign and 222 and big nice and all kind of thing? Oh, they must set you up for thief your money. They make you feel nice for 2 days and they will knock you down. And I'm gonna, yes, I still promise that I'm gonna do a lot on corruption in PPP government and PNC government. Those are the guys that had the opportunity to steal all the way. And AFC joined them, and them are almost a thief too. What me gonna tell you? Anyway, so my Indian brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, God is light. One God. Go into your books and find out. And I'm going to tell you to the Christian brothers and sisters, when Moses asked God, he said, God, me want to see you, man. Me want to see what you look like. Me not really able to deal with things what me not see. And God said, if you see me, you go dead. Because it is impossible for us in our limited physical 3D vision, 3D senses. It is impossible for us to understand what purity really is. We're trash. We decompose momentarily. We're garbage. But the gist of us, what lives inside of us, it's eternal, it's everlasting, but we're suffering it. And the only thing God has to relate to us, I'm telling you this, it's our consciences. Our consciences. That is all God has that He wants to work with. So I'm asking you, black brothers and Indian brothers, I'm asking you, recognize that we've been betrayed. These guys, these leopards don't change their spots. Jesus Christ said that. They've been stealing and they've been stealing, and I'm telling you, from my experience, when government, the regional government in Region 6 were stealing 150% of 3 million, that is 5.5 million, 150 something percent. When they were stealing that, you know what Barra did? He was angry with me. He tried to fire me from my job when I was recognizing how the government was stealing. So if that is how it worked then in the 90s, you think he's a better person today? I don't think so. Guys, I'm asking you, man. Give Muhammad Azruddin a chance. Give him a chance. Give your little David a chance. And the things that I'm going to tell you tomorrow is going to help you to recognize that he has been doing a marvelous job. Behind the scenes, what you see those blue people running around there, behind the scenes, they're planning and they're preparing and they have documents that I have a sneak peek of, and I'm going to relate it tomorrow. They're going to do a tremendous job. They're going to transform Guyana. It's going to be like America, where you can come in and you get so much facilities, not anything bother you. If you're sick, if you're this, if you're that, if you're poor, if you're house broke down, your wife left you, so many social services they're going to deliver. They're planning it. But I'm going to let you know. And that's my next video. Thank you guys, and a very good evening to you, and God bless you. And again, I'm asking you, if we love Guyana, let's share these videos, and share these videos. I have videos on YouTube and Facebook. On YouTube, it's Voices Guyana, and our screaming silence. Our screaming silence. It means that our hearts are screaming, but we are silent because we can't talk. Because if you talk, then somebody is going to nip your bud. So you can't talk. So we have suffering in our hearts, but we can't open our mouths. Voices Guyana and our screaming silence on YouTube. You got a ton of videos there by me. And I'm expressing truth as I know it. My experiences in Guyana. And those are chicken feed. You know how many things I experience? Like plenty. And I suffered in Guyana in a major way just because of this thing that I have, my mouth. So if you like my mouth, share the videos. If you don't like my mouth, shut it down. Thank you very much, guys. And I love you dearly. Guyana is heading for a great place. Let's do it. 28 days, vote win. Love you guys. Bye.